Hey guys, it's Ange. This video is really overdue since today is the 7th of May and the concert was on the 30th of April. So it's been a week, oh my god, it's been a week, what the fuck. Though I did go to the concert as well. I went to both concerts in Sydney and no. So basically this video is just going to be about my experience as to finally going to a 5-sauce concert that was like they were the main act, not One Direction. So it was literally amazing. If you haven't seen them live and you're going to, I'm praying for you because it was amazing. They were just no, I can't. Okay, so basically there were two support acts, which was Little C and Mike Dignam. I think that's it. I can never pronounce his last name. They were amazing, I'm not gonna lie. But when 5-sauce came on, oh my fucking god. Like I lined up on Wednesday, the 30th of April, 2014. I went with my cousin Samantha and we woke up at 6 o'clock in the morning, got there at 8:15 and we were lining up at 8:15 and we ended up being 4th row. I made a poster saying Ashton bang me harder than your drums and he saw it twice but he didn't reply to it, though I saw him look in my direction and I saw him smile when he was looking and I'm like, I fucking see you, Ashton. I also caught Ashton's drumstick, but some bitch stole it from me because I was gonna pull it back into my, to protect it, but someone took it and I was like, okay, fuck you. It was just, I was on Michael's side and I can't even explain, I can't physically explain to you how amazing it was. It was, after the concert, I went behind the venue to try and meet them, but wasn't successful because my cousin was tired and everyone was like, oh, I'm sorry, not everyone. My mom was just like, oh, come on, we need to go, I need to drop you off at my grandma's house. I'm like, I want to meet them. Because on Wednesday I still hadn't met Michael. Times have changed. Things happened. We will get to that later. So that happened, and then on the way back to my grandma's house, what did Nova decide to play? She Looks So Perfect. I literally cried fucking oceans because I couldn't believe that I had just seen them. I'm suffering right now from post-concert depression. It's just take me back, just take me there. Oh my god, it was amazing. I met so many amazing girls. I met this girl named Georgia there at the concert on Wednesday and I met up with her on Monday and we like this. I hope. I met so many amazing people. Oh my god. Anyway, so that was that. That was Wednesday. It was amazing. Nope. Then came along Monday. I had gotten into a fight with my mum on Thursday, on Wednesday night, because she didn't come and pick up my bag, which I had told her to come pick up because I went to the concert really early and it was really cold in Sydney. I'm freezing right now in a fucking top like this, and it's only autumn. I had a blanket with me and my mum made me take it into the concert with me in my bag, and it was the most annoying thing because if you're in mosh pit 4th row, people are going to be moving and pushing, and I was just oh, for fuck's sake, and it was just so annoying. Anyway, so I didn't go to school the following day on Thursday, and I didn't go to school on Monday because I told my mum, I'm going to the airport, you're not stopping me, I'm meeting them because if I haven't met Michael, I've met all of them apart from him, and I'm like, my goal in life is to meet him because I'm not gonna just sit here and let my opportunity slip away because I've got the opportunity, I'm gonna take it. So I woke up I was trying to do an all-nighter, it didn't fucking work. I went to bed at 4:30, woke up at 6:30, got only 2 hours of sleep, got ready straight away. I was wearing my ripped skinny jeans that I wore to the concert, my Doc Martens, and my black top that I wore to the concert as well. and I took my bag that I took to the concert, which is on the floor, and I really can't bother picking it up. And I I did fucking missions, and it was so expensive to get to the airport because fucking Australia's a fucking rip-off. So I used my student bus pass to get to Bondi. I mean, yeah. Oh no, sorry. The bus that I went to Central. I went to Central, got onto Airport Link. The ticket was $32.80. I have the receipt in my fucking wallet, which is over there. I'm not getting it. And for return, sorry, so $32.80. I don't know how much that is in American. If you're American and you're watching this, I don't know. So, and if you're UK, I don't fucking know. Australian dollar, $32.80, and I'm like, what the fuck? So I used my money, and I was having a heart attack. I'm like, do I even have that much money in my account? I did, thank God. Went through on the train to domestic airport, which is Australian airport, like where from Melbourne or where you can go. It's just within Australia. Oh my God. So I was there 8:30, or did I get there at 9? 8:30 to 9 o'clock, and I found a couple girls, which they were like all in their 20s, and I'm like, am I the only fucking 16-year-old there? Turning 17. But then we ended up walking towards the cafe, and I turned around and I saw Georgia, the one that I met on Wednesday, and I was like, thank you, Lord, because she's my age, and I'm like, thank you. So I basically stayed the whole day with her. We just bonded. Oh, I hate saying that. It sounds weird. And no one had information, and if they did, they weren't sharing it. And I met some amazing girls. I met these two girls, Gabby and Alana. They were so cute. They're both 13, but they're hardcore. Not like the fucking 12s that you see at school. I love 5 SOS. Luke is my favorite. The other ones are ugly, and it's like, no, you need to shut up. But yeah, they were basically, one of them met Ashton, and Gabby met Ashton, and she cried. So yeah. Anyway, so we were at the airport 8:30, and we finally found out that they were arriving at 2:26 p.m. and we're like, what the fuck? And I was the biggest bitch at the airport. Oh my God, I'm surprised no one fucking kicked my head in, because I was the biggest bitch. I was like, I'm gonna die. Basically, I'm sick and tired of seeing all the boys get mobbed every time they fucking go. I'm gonna make another video about mobbing the boys, which will come after this video, but basically we were all scattered around the gate in little bunches, and I'm like the flight attendant was looking at us they kept shaking their head as in, we can't let them out the way they all are. They're gonna get mobbed, and it's gonna cause problems for the other passengers. Someone's gonna get hurt. So I'm like, we're not gonna meet them because of these fucking idiots. So I stand up and I'm like, guys, move over to one side of the, either move on this side or move on this side. Just make a pathway for the other passengers. You're not the only people in the airport. You have to think of other people as well. And they're all not listening to me. And I'm like, what the fuck's wrong with you? I'm still screaming. I'm like, do you guys not want to meet them? Are you stupid? And then finally, the 5 security guy starts to step in. I'm like, thank you, but I fucking told you all, you fucking idiots. And then they eventually started to line up, and I'm like, thank you, fucking hell. And I'm like, from experience, I thought because I met them when they were coming back from Melbourne in October. Was it October? October last year. And they were the last people to get off the plane. But this time they were the third people to get off the plane. I'm like, what the fuck? Because usually they need to let all the passengers off, unless they let them off already and we didn't fucking realize. Could have happened. I don't know. But anyway. So, everyone, as soon as Ashton walks out, everyone's like, oh my God, it's Ashton. Oh my God. I'm like, no fucking shit. It's fucking Sherlock. What the fuck? Oh my God. What's wrong with him? It's they're like, oh my God, it's Ashton. It's no shit. I thought it was fucking someone else. Oh. And then, he was really angry though. I don't even know what was fucking wrong with him. But anyway, he came up to the beginning of the line. He's like, "Hi," like to like everyone. I'm like, "Oh, you're so beautiful." But then like his mood changed. It was just chirpy, like very, very, very beginning, and then I don't even know what happened. But anyway, so everyone was lined up. Everyone at least got 1 out of 4 like pictures. I got 4 out of 4, but my goal was to get Michael, and I got Michael, and I died, and I'm like, oh my fucking god, what the fuck. Little shaky little breath there, because I can't fucking breathe. I met out, like, my friend got Ashton to draw a butterfly on her wrist, and it was so cute, because she's got like footage, not like of him saying it, but I mean like him doing it, but you can like audio, and he kept asking how she was, and she was like, because she was so stunned and overwhelmed because it was her first time meeting them, she couldn't answer. So he's like, how are you, how are you, how are you? And it was the funniest thing on like audio. I was like, Ashton Owen asked you 3 times how you were, and you left him hanging. Anyway, so that happened, and then I got a photo with all of them. I was shaking so bad. I'm like, I should have got Michael to take my photo, because like the first one was blurry, but the second one was okay. But he's more into the photo, like half my face is in it, and I'm like, for fuck's sake. But anyway, like in my Ashton photo, Ashton's like barely smiling. I'm like, bro, can you fucking smile? Like in my other, like my second photo that I got with him, his dimples are full showing. Like he's like, and I'm like, oh, thanks. But anyway, like the second, like after I got all the photos that I needed, I went up to Ashton praying that he would draw a butterfly on my wrist as well. But he couldn't, because there was like not enough time and security was pushing him. So instead he hugged me without me asking, and he was holding my wrist as well. And some saint got it, like took a photo of it, and it's on my Instagram and on my Twitter, and I was like, oh my fucking god, someone took a photo of Ashton hugging me. Like, I died. I soon, like, my friend sent it to me on Instagram, and I nearly started crying because someone took a photo of Ashton hugging me, and I just can't. No, like, no. Anyway, that is now my lock screen, and I cry about it every day. Anyway, so that happened, and so that was it. Like, and then but during the day, like this is like the longest video ever. It's gonna take forever to fucking upload. Oh my god. Anyway, so during the day, I had my friend couldn't end up, like, she bought tickets to 5 Sauce, but she couldn't go because her dad wasn't letting her go, and the person that was selling her the ticket was coming to the airport so I could pick it up for that girl. And I ended up basically buying a ticket off her so that I could try maybe get Ashton's drumstick, which didn't happen because where I was, there was no way. But I still got to go again, and it was unexpected, and I was like, oh my fucking god. So I ended up going again to the concert, and I died, and I was in, but like, where I was, like, literally, I went from floor 1, like, on Wednesday, floor 1, fourth row on Michael's side, to floor 2, like, probably around 7th row, Callum's side. But anyway, I don't really care, because I could still see them, and I still fucking died. And Callum had his little speech about how thankful he is about Sydney, like, how we're, like, the home of, like, where 5 Sauce was born and everything, and it was so emotional. It was just like, can you fucking not? And then, and like, before the actual concerts, like, Don't Stop was released, and everyone just sat there listening to it, like, the lyric video and watching it, and it's like, oh my fucking god. Anyway, also, before the concert, I went behind the venue just to see, like, because I didn't want the same thing to happen with what happened on Wednesday, how, like, the security guard was telling us that they're gonna escort us away when 5 Sauce come in, and I'm like, that's not fair. They at least should get to, like, maybe even meet them, which didn't happen, but, like, there's still hope. There was still hope. So I went back there, and I was looking for my friend Maddie, because I thought she was at the concert, but she wasn't, but I thought she was. She didn't tweet it, so I'm like, what the fuck? And she wasn't answering my calls because I think she broke her phone, but I don't know. So I was, like, going up and down, and then the security guard, I had met him on Wednesday, and I had, like, made little friends with him. His name was Mark, and I'm like, How you doing? And he's like, you guys aren't probably like I got in trouble because of like what happened last time. I'm like, oh my god, I'm so sorry. He's like, it wasn't you, it was the girls that were sitting at the front eating pizza. And I'm like, oh shit. And then he's like, I don't know if you guys are gonna meet him tonight. I'm like, I'm fine. I literally just met them. And he's like, are you serious? I'm like, yeah, I did. I met them at the airport. And the whole fucking people, like the whole fucking row heard me fucking talking. And I'm like, oh shit, now I have to fucking tell everyone. So everyone's like, what the fuck, did you meet them? And I'm like, that was my mouth. Yes. And then I started showing the photos, and then I started telling them how I was the biggest bitch at the airport. And then a girl asked me, can you please do that the same for us, like here, because there were girls screaming at the back. And I'm like, for fuck's sake, all right. So I start going up and down this fucking road now. This road is like, it's long, and there's like girls full. And I'm basically telling them, don't mob them, don't scream, remain calm, and if you've like, don't mob them, like just remain, like if you line up and just show them that you're going to remain calm, they could take photos with us, you don't know. And like everyone kept like agreeing with me, but like there was like a few of them that were like kept screaming out to me, oh, we don't scream. And I'm like, I don't care if you don't scream, I'm just saying it just so that you know. Like, I get it, you don't scream. I was told that a million times on Wednesday. But there are people that do scream, and when they need to be told to shut the fuck up. Sorry, but you need to be told to shut up and not to scream or act like a fucking 2-year-old. Sorry. So I did it, and then like I went down to the very end where the girls were screaming, and I told them off. I'm like, don't scream because Ashton's pissed off. And they're like, and then like I was like, how do you even know that Ashton's pissed off? What the fuck? And I'm like, because I met him like not even 20 minutes ago. And she's like, oh, what the fuck? Where? And I'm like, at the airport. And she's like, oh, can I see the photos? No, show the photos. But then, like after all that, everyone kept like I felt really like special or something, because like people kept asking me for photos and stuff, and I'm like, oh, what? It was so cute. Like people kept asking, like I think 3 or 4 girls asked me for a photo, and I'm not sure how many people asked me for a hug, but I gave them hugs. And there were girls screaming at the very top of the alley, and I fucking went off at them. I screamed out, do I tell them off? And they're all just like, yes, tell them off. I'm like, okay. So I just stood up there, I'm like, guys, don't fucking scream. Like, what the fuck? You're gonna, like, if you see a black vehicle, you're gonna scream as well? And they're like, no, we're not gonna scream. I'm like, prove it. So then I walked back down, and then like these 3 bikes like rode down the alley, and the girls at the very end started clapping and cheering and screaming. I'm like, wait, what the fuck are you doing? And they all just went silent and looked at me, and I'm like, don't just sit there staring at me. I just told you guys not to scream. Plus Ashton is upset, and you're fucking screaming over 3 bikes. Like, what happens when the actual vehicle comes in? You're gonna scream and act like that. Then you're not gonna have any chance in meeting them. Security is gonna think we're gonna mob them, and they're gonna escort us out before the actual like car comes in. And they're all just like, oh, whatever. And I'm just like, I'm gonna fucking cut you if you fucking give me a dirty again. I got so many dirties. I'm like, I will kill you. Like, don't give me a fucking dirty. Who do you think you are? God. I'm pretty sure I'm not the only one that doesn't want the boys getting mobbed. So, and if you're a part of like a mob, like it's not a good feeling because you get blamed. It's not safe. And it's not, it like, as if you want like the boys to get mobbed. Like, they do so many good things for us. Anyway, that's in the next video coming. But yes. That's basically it. It was amazing. I've got the tickets here. So the first one was this one. My mum printed it out, and it was a little shitty one. But then the second one was like a Ticket Tech one, and it just says like 5 seconds of summer, and it makes me want to cry. I don't know where my band's gone. There was a blue band. I don't know where it is though. It's somewhere. Like for Mosh Pit for Wednesday. I think it's in here, but I don't actually know where it is. So anyway, this video has been going for 20 minutes, and if you've actually sat here and watched it all, I love you. Please, I'm ending this now, like seriously. Please subscribe to our channel, comment if you want. It's not really a rant, but if you want, you can still comment. Like, share us on Twitter. please also in the comments or in our request ask thing, like request us for videos, because, or add like rants and stuff, because lately I haven't seen anything that's worthy of a rant apart from the next video that's coming. But other than that, I don't know what else to rant about, because no, we don't have any drama in our fucking fandom. So if you find something that's annoying, please tell me so I can rant about it for you, because I do speak the truth. If something annoys me, I will rant about it. So yeah, okay, bye.